So I recorded this blog because Kennedy's attempt of making America healthy again is exactly right. And the issue was really personal to me because I remember being with my father in the nursing home, trying to get them to change the terrible foods they were giving them. And they just refused to do it. They said they'll talk to the doctor. I said, let's talk to a nutritionist. And it never really worked. I didn't realize there was an entire industry and regulatory environment behind this that was fattening my father up until he died. That's basically what happens. And it's not just me. Millions of Americans are sending their parents into these retirement homes. They have this terrible food and you can't get them to change it. They're fattening them up like turkeys and they're giving them things that are incredibly unhealthy. And so I really like that part of the discussion that I had in the blog that I wrote because it was really personal. And I remember I think it was back in it must have been back in 06, 07, 08, Congress actually reviewed the National School Lunch Food Program and recommended that people not eat it. It's been a long time ago, but they did not have good things to say about the kinds of foods or frankenfoods that were going into the diet of our kids in schools. And as Kennedy has gone on to explain in all of these institutions. So I hope that he gets our support. The fact is that trying to get politicians to talk about this stuff is something that I've been trying to do, but they're not interested. The people aren't really interested in hearing about it and getting them to campaign on an issue that's just not polling in the top 5 of things that people worry about. That only makes the argument against continuing to discuss it in a campaign scenario. So I was really excited that Kennedy was upfront about this. He wants to make America healthy again, and I'm really glad that the Trump administration has agreed, because we really thought it was going to go in that direction the last time, and then Trump really kind of gave into the swamp. They showed up and whatnot, and I'm glad to see he's going in a different direction with this. And so I hope you enjoy the article. Please let me know your thoughts. The comments are on, and this is something that we all need to participate in. And whether you're an ardent Trump supporter, a Republican, or are a member of the left, this is an issue that I think we can all work together on, because we all want to use the science and the data that we have available in making decisions for our country, especially if someone's going to put a gun in your head and tell you you need to do something, which is something we're trying to work against, because we certainly don't want another scenario like we had with the untested COVID vaccine that the EU has reported is responsible for over 1 million deaths, all on its own, which is incredibly frightening. So this is a very serious issue. It's something we should all be paying attention to. And because of what's happening with the media and with this issue right now, it is going to start being a top 5 issue for political campaigns in the next election cycle, and we need to be prepared for that. So good luck on the campaign.